Well, here at Mesa Properties, we love rental property. I myself, as a rental property owner, love rental property. But the worst part about it, in my opinion, and I think you will probably agree, are the repairs. They come out of nowhere sometimes, they're expensive. You think that you can count on this rent cash flow coming in every single month, and then, oh, I've got repairs, and suddenly that goes away or goes down. And it's just hard. It's the hardest part about being a landlord, frankly. And what a lot of people have decided to do as a result of that is have a home warranty company on an ongoing basis. And at first thought, it kind of seems like a good idea. You pay this monthly or annual amount, and supposedly they're going to cover repairs for you, but that's not really how it works. And so in this video, I want to tell you why we think home warranty companies are a really bad idea for property owners and for the tenants that also have to put up with the home warranty company. So first off, home warranty companies, if you think about it this way, they exist to make money. They're not going to pay out more than they take in. So this thought that you're going to save money by using them is unfortunately false. Secondly, home warranty companies typically try to get out of repairs. We know this from experience. You send them out for something, for example, a mainline clog. They say that they take care of that, so they send a plumber out, which by the way is not the best plumber. And they go out and they say, oh, we actually don't cover this type of mainline backup. Well, what do you mean? You go to your contract and you read the fine print and you see that they do cover mainline backups as long as it's not due to tree roots or a collapsed pipe or a foreign object. Wait, these are all the things that cause mainline backups. And so, yeah, they cover mainline backups as long as it's not due to any of those things, but those are the things that cause it. You get the point. So your home warranty sends a plumber out. Keep in mind, this is a tenant occupied home. The plumber reports back to the home warranty and says it's due to tree roots, and the home warranty company says we're not going to cover that. And in the meantime, they're not selecting the best vendors. So you think, well, I'll just pay the plumber that they sent out. It's probably not a very reputable plumber. Not all the time, but from our experience, that's what we've seen. And third, a home warranty company takes a long time to do anything. It takes a long time to sit on the phone on hold with them or to submit the request. It takes a long time for them to respond to you. And when you own rental property, you're providing a service to your tenant. And the tenant doesn't care that you're trying to save money on your home warranty company. They want whatever the issue is fixed, and they want it fixed right away. The number one reason that tenants move out of homes is because they're dissatisfied with the maintenance on the property. Not that they're dissatisfied with the rent amount, not that they're dissatisfied with the management company, they're dissatisfied with how repairs are handled. The most expensive expense that you have as a property owner is vacancy. So when your tenants move out, you have to deal with vacancy, not collecting rent, the repairs you have to do to get it back on the market. That is the most expensive thing. If you're using a home warranty company, even if you could potentially save some amount of money on the repairs, which I would argue you absolutely will not. You're going to pay more for repairs in the long run with the home warranty company. The service that then is provided to the tenant when it takes 2 weeks to fix the air conditioner in the middle of the summer, or when it takes 3 weeks to order a $500 part for a water heater and they're expected to go without hot water for that amount of time, you are going to lose your tenants. And so as you save a little bit of money, maybe on the repair, you lose your long-term good tenant. You're going to be turning over all the time, and you're not going to have a profitable business in managing. So you're going to lose your tenants over it. And that in and of itself is completely not worth it. And finally, some property owners will say that they want to have a home warranty company because they just want to have one place to go when they have repairs. They don't want to have to think about who should I send, who should I call, am I going online to try to find a plumber when something goes wrong? If I have a home warranty company, I'll just call them and then they'll send out somebody. You don't have to worry about that if you have a property management company who's using a reputable list of local vendors. They're doing that work for you. So that's already taken care of. And let me just say in closing, I know firsthand how expensive repairs can be on a property. I know what it's like to have to shell out a lot of money for a new air conditioner when you weren't necessarily expecting it. But the reality is you kind of should be expecting it. You should know how old the systems are in your house. You should know what the average lifespan of those things are. If you don't, a reputable property management company can help you understand those things, and you should be budgeting for and planning for and expecting these things to need repairs and replacement over time. So the wise thing to do, instead of paying a small monthly fee or an annual fee to a home warranty company and having that be your plan for repairs, would be to take the rent money that you're making and put some aside into a separate account that you hold just in reserve for repairs on your property. We would recommend 6 months rent as reserve on any property that you have. So if you have a $3,000 a month rental, we think you should have $18,000 in cash reserve sitting there. Doesn't mean you necessarily have to have that immediately, but that should be your goal, to build up some kind of a reserve account so that as these repairs happen, you're able to pay them out quickly to a good quality vendor that's going to do a much better job than a home warranty vendor, and that's going to do it quickly to keep your tenants happy. And keeping your tenants happy is important because then they're going to stay longer. And if they stay longer, you're going to make more money in the long run. So don't have a short-term mindset and have your home warranty company as your plan for repairs. Instead, budget, put money aside, be prepared to pay out money when repairs do happen. Work with good quality vendors that aren't going to rip you off and that are going to do good quality work that's going to last for a long time, and take care of your tenants so that they stay longer, so that over the long run, you can be much more profitable, have a much more successful rental, and just a better experience all around, both for you and your tenant.